grammar knowledge is in the toilet.
Okay, I'm bringing Alette along. Let's not kill Alette.
Kill Alette.
Oddleaf! I have Oddleaf ready to go here. I'm bringing Rook along. He's -1 strength, but I think he'll be fine. He only got his head stoved in the last time. He'll be alright. Hitman 2 was fucking great. So good.
This is not even a research stream anymore. This is coffee time.
Look at how fantastic Hitman was. I want to know what Oddleaf does. Okay, she has puncture, so that I assume is like an archer specific thing. But she's got some like rain of arrows. Trap one tile with one arrow, causing strength damage if walked over before the next turn.
Sorry, Stranger Q, you should have picked Long Live the Queen. It wasn't on offer.
Yeah, Long Live the Queen is not on Green Man Gaming. The problem with Green Man Gaming is like the stuff that is on GMG is usually cheaper than Steam because they usually have like a 20% or 25% off code. The stuff that isn't there, well, there's a lot of games that aren't there. Okay, Oddleaf, let's move. Let us roll, Oddleaf. Well, actually, I need to move these guys around. I think I want to start off in this corner, actually. Like, screw the rest of them. Like, have them...
This is the reason you're not good at this game. Screw the rest of them.
Well, I just want to be as far away from these guys as possible, and then just take them out one at a time. Then I can set traps with Oddleaf!
Will you quit with that?
Oddleaf!
Why?
Oddleaf!
Why?
Hoodlin-Haden!
Oh, no. It's happening again.
Alright, I'm not going to move him, I think. Actually, no, I will. I'll move him here. There we go. He not very strong anymore. He got knocked on his head. That's not so good. Alright, come in this direction so I can horribly murder you. Okay, Ivor, time to rock and roll. Do damage. Damage. Could armor break, but the amount of strength damage I can do here is ridiculous. I'm just going to go for a full 5 strength damage. There we go. Alright, so these guys are going to move in, and what I'm going to try and do is hide the archers behind and start to do damage there. Damage. And...
Oh, God, quit. We don't need it.
Nope, not gonna quit.
I don't need it, Biscuit. I don't need it.
Sorry, I'm too legit to quit.
Oh.
Confirm, too legit to quit.
Oh my God.
Is that 90% deflection? Jeez. Alright, let's crack some armor. Okay.
Guys, if he makes an arrow to the knee joke, I will, in fact, hit him. So, just putting it out there.
Frame rate's all over the place in the battle as well. Again, I've got to check this without the stream on, but it is a little interesting, to say the least. Okay, so... Oddleaf, we'll move you over there. And...
Does she honestly need her own thing? I mean...
I'm gonna put Rain of Arrows down here, but I don't... This arrow's never coming down. There we go. Alright, and Rook is kind of pants right now, but he's alright. I should be able to make that work. I can't get into range to use his Mark of the Prey, so we're just going to attack from here for 4. So that I could actually kill him. Or I could not. So I'm gonna take the strategy that that guy suggested earlier, is take his strength down to 1 and just leave him flailing around like an idiot. So we will do that. Alright, so we can pretty much ignore that. But they're not moving in, which is rather annoying. Apparently, Oddleaf...
Come to us, Biscuit.
I'll just rest. There we go. Oh, that gets willpower back. Okay, that's useful. He can still take armor damage, though. Like, it seems like you can still do pretty heavy armor damage, even if your strength is down to 1, so I'm not entirely convinced by that strat. I'm just going to pick him off. There we go. And that gets promotion for her anyway, so that's nice. And now Oddleaf's trapped in. Fuck all. Alright, well, I think we can risk moving forward here. And then we can just attack for armor damage. Oh yeah. Burn some willpower, do 2 armor. I'm not massively impressed by the battle music.
Well, I can't hear the battle music, so I don't know.
I
can't comment on that.
It's a lot of really worried strings. It's not that great.
Yeah, I hate that I actually can't hear the music in the games that we look at, because I actually didn't hear the one for Samurai Gun until I watched the video.
Samurai Gun music is a bit weird.
That's a bit out there.
I'll have to get a headphone splitter for this.
Yeah. Because it would be nice to actually be able to hear the music.
You might be able to. I mean, this has a lot of inputs and outputs. Let's.
Okay, let's test and break something.
All right. Let's see if
Oh God, guys, he's doing technology. I'm scared.
So that's in there. Line in headphone. All right. So this is phones. Let's see if we can hear anything.
I can.
Sweet. Cool.
You actually fixed it.
Yep. There you go.
I can also hear you.
Yeah. Yeah,
which is
so
fine.
this actually, this audio interface has multiple headphone inputs and things like that. Because I am awesome and this thing costs a fortune.
I can barely hear the game music, but I imagine.
Well, it's not that quiet. It's not that loud anyway. Okay, so you should be able to hear that with that.
Yay!
So that should make the stuff a little easier. Okay. So that
It's very suspenseful.
Yeah, but that's all it is. Like I don't necessarily think that really works for it.
Let's use suspenseful violins and just keep them
Pretty
doing
much.
that, and that's it.
Yeah, and it's kind of repetitive.
Oh no!
Right, I'll just start cracking some armor here on this big guy. We get these guys nice and close so I can go full on battering ram. I could charge right in and start doing mega damage, but I'd rather wait and actually fire a little bit more. I'll move him just next to Oddleaf there.
Oddleaf.
And then end turn. That should bring him in, and then we can start picking at him. At least there's a bit of attack back on that because they've returned the favor, so that helps.
You know you sound so much better through headphones. Did you know that? Like in real life, it's kind of lame. I could get used to this.
What the fuck?
You sound so smooth. It's like, what does this microphone do? I don't understand. How does the science work?
You know, I'm just gonna never speak to you again. You can just listen to my back catalog on loop instead.
I have.
Oh, for crying out loud! You're obsessive. You're weird.
I'm sorry. Am I a fangirl now? Am I gonna fangirl? Oh my God, Totalbiscuit, you're so awesome.
Please don't ever do that again.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Total Space Princess Warmonger Biscuit.
Oddleaf will save the day. I don't even know if... I don't think I even want to do anything with... I don't know. I could maybe tempt them in there. It's just like, what's the point? Trap one time, one armor causing strength damage. But wouldn't it make more sense just to... I suppose if you're in range, you might as well just shoot. Like, this is very... And I haven't actually moved this turn, so I should actually do the bonus strength damage to that target. There we go.
I can hear stuff. It's amazing.
Yeah. I wouldn't... Wow, he actually did more armor damage to his own dude than me there. That was impressive. Oh, did he do that on purpose, actually? Don't tell me the AI is that advanced that he actually smacked him to get him away from my dudes. That would have been insane, but no, I don't think that's the case. Alright, now we can definitely go for that marker, the Mark Prey ability, because that's going to result in 3 attacks on this large target. So that's going to do that. Big shield dude. Oh, wow, 4 attacks. Look at that. That's sick. I wouldn't... It doesn't really feel like one of the more traditional Japanese SRPGs. It's definitely got a very different feel to it. Apparently Trap Shot ignores armor. That's useful information.
You're just gonna keep reading everything.
Have some more games.
I feel like I shouldn't be here. Let's just teleport in Stranger Q so he can, like, tell you about everything.
I'm gonna use Battering Ram to get the big guy away from my characters. There we go. So send him over there. Yeah, apparently the AI does do that shit. Wow, that's actually kind of impressive.
That is.
Alright, we can kill off that guy completely, so we probably should. We haven't done armor damage to anyone here, so... If I move... No, that's not going to help. Okay. So yeah, just pick him off. There we go. Might as well take him out. There's no good thread the needle opportunity, so I might as well kill him, get another kill on my archer. Alright, so damage is being done here. Did we... Yeah, we did armor damage to both these guys, so we can just do a boost strength damage to him. It's not very interesting to watch. Like,
I think it's interesting.
If you're not playing, it's... I can't imagine it's particularly entertaining to watch. Alright, his armor's almost gone, so we're really gonna have to do some damage now. I think we'll do the same thing that we did to him last time, though, which is Mark Prey. And then just smack him with all 4 of our characters. There we go. Oh, that damage. Look at that. Alright. Ooh, now I'm getting hit like a truck. Okay. And he's not going to be able to do as much damage anymore now, so that's a little bit worrisome. I think we can... No, we can't actually move him here. I think he's stuck. Yeah, he's actually too fat. I don't think he's... Yeah, he can't move away. So I was going to say, let's do battering ram and then ram these two characters through that one, but I think we're going to have to battering ram anyway. We'll get the little guy out of the way. I say little guy, because he's up next. Well, he's up quite soon, so I'd rather him not kill my character. So there we go. Can't move far enough for thread the needle, but we can do like a 6 damage follow-up with her. She's actually becoming kind of scary. There we go. In single player, I really love the combat system. It's quite slow and methodical, and it looks great. The rotoscoping is absolutely fantastic. And this is the meat of the game. So it's this, conversations, dialogue trees, choices, buying cool items, and level ups.
I like it.
That to me is everything I want in a video game. Like, the story can go to hell. I'm not even paying attention to the story. I don't care. I mean, and maybe that makes the developers sad, but I actually don't care about the story. I
like the theme though. Can I say that?
Yes, I love the aesthetic and the theme. Yeah, so
it's like everything is stylized.
Viking mythology,
right?
Yeah.
And everything is
Pillage.
stylized.
Here we go.
In that way. I mean, it's like all of the attributing factors aesthetically, I think, are just they're really well done.
Yeah, and I mean, with a game like this, my interest is in the combat system and mechanics, and I don't care about the story really. It's a non-issue.
Yeah, but pretty pixels don't hurt.
Well, yeah, of course, pretty pixels don't hurt. I mean, the thing is, like, it's fine that the story's there. Other people can care about that. I've skipped through most of it, haven't given a damn, and I've just, like, been paying attention to the choices, and I've been paying attention to the fights and upgrading my characters. And that's what I care about,
yeah.
You know?
I mean, I, of course, care more that the game actually works and functions as intended, you know, over pixels at any point in time. I mean, that's always the most important thing to me. I mean, you can make it pretty all you want, but if it doesn't work, then, well, crap. You know, what's the point of, you know, actually having the game? But
yeah.
I don't know. This one it seems to function well. I like it. It kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy Tactics a little bit.
I don't. Again, the battle system is not that similar to Final Fantasy Tactics, though.
Okay, well,
like,
I didn't say it was identical.
The thing is,
I just said it reminds me.
The thing is, like, Final Fantasy Tactics is very similar to almost every SRPG ever made. So,
okay.
like the whole moving characters around thing. The thing is, like, you take turns, like, which already is not like Final Fantasy Tactics, because in Final Fantasy Tactics, you move all your characters and you do your attacks, and then the other guy moves all of his. So going back and forth is a little bit different. The armor system's completely different. There's no mana. From what I can tell, you can just use your abilities all the time. The willpower system of being able to buff up attacks is different. So it's actually pretty dissimilar outside of it being an SRPG.
Well, fuck.
Sorry. You are talking to the guy that was obsessed with Shining Force for years, so, you know, I know a bit about SRPGs. Alright. Shall we call an early stop? Slow the pace so everyone can catch up. Rally the caravan with a speech. Ah, it somehow worked. Which is surprising because that guy got his head stoved in just recently. But never mind. I fucking love it. Like, 90% of the budget went into that banner, let's be honest. Look at that fucking banner. Look at how amazing that is. That's really nice art.
Oh, so now you appreciate the pixels.
Well, I appreciate the art style and the animation. I talked about that at the very start of the stream. It looks good. There we go. Now the music's actually got pretty good.
Yeah.
The battle music is a bit disappointing. The actual conversation music and general scene music is fine. Alright.
We have vocals.
Ah, yeah. That's cool.
Nice. And then they're gone.
What about Oddleaf? Yeah, they don't seem to have, like, the music tracks are not that long, so. That's pretty grim.
Yeah.
Wow. Ivor is not a nice person.
No, he's not.
Yeah, it is a little disappointing, their music. They just play little leitmotifs, I suppose, and then just stop.
But I guess if this isn't the meat of the game, then
Yeah, I mean,
maybe it's not
it's a little
necessary.
disappointing, but I can let them off with that. Like,
If the actual, like, battle music is nothing but that crazy violin
you probably don't want
suspense,
any more of it.
yeah, I would rather there be
Yeah.
varying music tracks for
Let's
that.
just inspect the godstone. Hroedlflalder was the god of hunters and of wild beasts.
Really?
Apparently he... Oh. An item. I wonder if it has magical properties or if I can sell it. It's a Bjarken rune! There we go.
Oh, no.
Or is it a Barken rune? Woof woof.
Sometimes I'm ashamed
Yeah.
to be
The
your
music in the
wife.
game is apparently the same guy that made Journey for the PlayStation 3.
I'm glad you ignore me.
Which is cool, but unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be enough of it. Like, the Journey music was on almost all the time, whereas here they just play a little bit of it and then don't. Okay. We shall allow the men to join us. There we go. Plus 12 fighters. What's the difference? Like, it's telling me how many fighters and clansmen I've got, but it doesn't seem to make much of a difference in the fight. I wonder what those statistics actually mean. Okay. Time up until the dries out. Oh, yeah. I'd love to know what these actually do.
You keep saying that just because you
Well-
know certain individuals,
Well, that's
I
what-
mean Stranger Q, will tell
Well,
you.
maybe, but I was hoping that there'll be one of those little hint question marks that you see in the battles that actually show you what each of these things do, but doesn't seem... I don't
It's
know.
like this evening on Twitch TV, enjoy as Totalbiscuit reads out all of Stranger Q's messages for him in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Should you also like your messages to be narrated
Wow.
by Totalbiscuit?
That sounds OP as shit. Unfortunately, I can't wear it yet. It's like a level 5 item. Attacks... Attacks never deflected. That's pretty cool. Tortoise Band 2 armor on rest. Again, that's pretty cool as well. All of these are alright. Hard to argue.
It will matter.
Yes. I guess it must depend on various events. Alright. Well, I guess we can level up Alette. Can we do that twice?
She looks concerned about you leveling her up.
There you go. Have a level. And have another level. There we
I'm
go.
sorry, it's a strange breeze, right? And then she
Yeah.
like makes this face like, what?
Alright, she actually has... She's probably like my most powerful warrior now. She got loads of levels from last time. So, what do these things do again? Yeah. So we want to increase break, absolutely. And we probably just want to... A willpower's pretty high. Maybe we should put 2 points in exertion, so that allows us to buff something up significantly. And then we'll dump the rest into strength. There we go. Alright, she's going to be a bit of a machine. Now I need to get her an item. What does this thing do? Plus
It's your Barkin rune.
Plus 15% dodge strength attacks. Okay, so I don't want to really put that on an archer. I think... Have I got enough renown to buy that sunstone? Because that might be pretty good. Let's go with that. Yeah. I mean, the dragonstone might be useful too, but I think the sunstone might be good for her. Attacks never deflected. That could be really useful. Alright then. And we can give that to her. She's gonna wreck face. Should have a lot of power now. I'm kind of tempted to give the Barkin rune to him, but I don't know if I think the aggro thing's still a little bit too good to pass up. So I think we should probably yeah. All right. I guess we just rest now.
I feel like there should be way more snow.
Oh, we only have 6 days worth of supplies left. That's pretty bad. Should probably buy some.
The snow is falling in every single screen in this game, and yet there's only snow on the buildings for the most part.
Yeah.
And some trees.
Alright, I'm gonna spend the rest of it on supplies.
This is not realistic.
Are you quite finished?
No! Never be finished! Must find all the plot holes.
Alright. So I guess we just leave now. I don't think does the map actually do anything? Outside of just giving us lore? Yeah, it's just lore by the looks of it. Alright, we shall leave. My name is Hogan. My brother is Morgan.
Shut your mouth, Hogan.
Shut your mouth, Hogan. We lead a band of rebels called Hogan's Heroes.
Oh, God.
Alright. You have the tiniest axe.
And the biggest shield.
Yeah. There's definitely some real frame rate inconsistency here, I noticed. It really is all over the place. Alright. We should get involved.
Why?
Cause.
Okay, I guess.
I won't kill men for defending their homes. Side with the villagers. I think.
Everyone's gonna die!
Yep. There we go. I'm not sure if that actually solved anything. Ah, a generous selection of fruits and other foods. Very nice. 50 supplies.
Good, you needed supplies.
I shouldn't have bought any. What has Oddleaf got to say? Ah, okay. Interesting.
Is it?
It's the world's premier Viking sewing simulator.
I know! I was just gonna say, I was like, wow, we learned to sew more on the banner. Is there a banner Saga sewing bee?
Something on those lines, yeah.
Where all the archers get together because they're the only ones who know how to sew.
Yeah, it definitely seems like the game has replayability, absolutely.
Because you can make different choices.
Yeah, and they do make a
different
difference.
outcomes.
So yeah, it certainly
Cool.
it seems like it warrants a
I
second
like
playthrough.
games where choices matter.
Yep. If I'd sided with the brothers, I would have got them as followers. As it stands, though, I sided with the villagers, so I got a bunch of supplies instead.
She always has the same expression on her face. Why?
Well, they don't really do expressions in these scenes. By the
They
looks
do
of it.
eyes and wind. I never cared for that expression. It never changes.
Lots and lots and lots of text.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Stuff, stuff, stuff. Words, 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 words. Alright. Well, there's no point in even going there, I guess. You just leave immediately. There's no market. So... outside of just doing training, which... there we go. I think I'll wrap it up fairly shortly. Might do one more fight.
You have to go, like, install that other game and play it. You played the guy character, yeah?
I switched between the two with Broken Age.
Oh,
I played mostly... because you can switch between the two at will.
Oh, that's really cool.
I played mostly the kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I got... about 20 minutes through his content, and then did about 10 minutes of the girl's content.
Okay, so which content do you want me to do?
Probably do the same.
Okay. You started with him?
Do up to the first rescue with him, and with her, go into the house and do some of the stuff there.
I'm just like, okay, yeah, I don't
Pretty
know
much.
what any of this is.
Well, there's a shitload
okay.
of dialogue in the house, and like you learn what's happening to the girls, so it's pretty important.
Okay. I will do that.
Cool.
And then we can stream it tomorrow, maybe, or something. I don't know.
So I'm up with some extra supplies. There we go. Because I'm not an asshole. And I got renowned for that, because I'm amazing.
Yeah, pronounce those things, please.
Yeah. I assume all of these events are the same every time. Like, they haven't randomized any of them. So, I don't know. I will guess not. Ransfarter. Excessive drinking. We will... this man drinks nothing but water. Yeah. Oh dear. That probably didn't help my morale too much. Alright, fighting. No, apparently not fighting. Beat the crap out of him.
You are a really crappy leader in every game that you play. You know that?
Are you kidding me? Everyone else was happy with
You,
it.
like, send 900 men to their death.
No, they were happy with it. They said everyone was satisfied with the justice. So
yeah,
screw you.
Uh-huh.
You just don't understand Viking justice.
No, you're just a dick. And, like, every game where you have choices to make.
No, I'm just
Yeah, you
delivering
are.
justice. Needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. He was an asshole and got everyone really scared. You know, it's like, it's the same thing that happens when I open the door too quickly and you get terrified in the house. It's like I'm walking around and suddenly I somehow shock you and then you try and punch me. It's the same thing.
You have no consideration about knocking on doors. You swing them open with wild abandon and like, come through them like a big towering giant in a door frame. And it's like some dark character there to, like, kill me, you know? It's just... I'm sorry.
Ah, okay.
And you stomp around with big heavy feet, like, boom, boom, boom.
I'm doing my best not to pay attention to anything you're saying.
I know
It's working pretty well. Like, there's probably a setting on here that lets me not hear you. Let's see.
Can they
What's
blink
going on?
anymore? I mean, we're just gonna, like, glare over here and blink a couple times and then, like, look sort of concerned and... yeah.
I can get that gate open. I wasn't gonna break it. Honest. Hit it very hard. Okay. Oh, the market is available. Cool. Let's buy shit. Statue of the Sightless Man. Comb of the Loom Mother. -2 to drawing aggro. Again, these are all things that would be quite useful on that archer, but unfortunately I can only equip one item, so I guess we're not going to be using any of that. Admittedly, +1 will per turn is pretty good. What? But I don't think anyone's actually high enough level to use it outside of my archer, so it doesn't really matter. To the gate.
we're not doing this. We just came all the way here. And
You're
did all
not sure this is the most sound plan. Yeah, this is a terrible idea. Yeah, it is pretty stupid. So we're trying to get in because they've been locked out.